we'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals went 5'10" and won with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has them on a really good upward trajectory.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. He'll try and run for it with counter. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The wide receiver.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's counter.
At the 35-yard line.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's counter. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
They often say you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. 4th year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better, and every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10 is Counter, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That is good for a Cardinal.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. This will make it into the end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Kansas City.
And they'll begin by running the option. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
At the 39-yard line.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The stop made by Jordan Phillips. A loss of a yard on
from the gun on third down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
Edmonds, the ball carrier.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Cardinals 7, Chiefs 0.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. This is counter. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
here's
6.
Murray from midfield. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray's pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Brings up second and
from the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the
from the red zone. Here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Great pass. Intercepted by the Chiefs.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 20. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense. And a stalemate. We're all even on the scoreboard. These 3 turnovers we get a look at. One of the reasons we're tied.
I think without them, we're probably looking at an entirely different scoreboard, aren't we? They have really played well.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Connor. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Chris Jones on the stop.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, he'll get that one complete to Connor. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Connor down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Chiefs take over first.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call.
I'm trying to understand. I just can't. I'm trying to understand.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Mahomes on target there to Hill. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Tyreek Hill
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
at the Cardinals' 18.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
14.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Well, take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are... Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
To Tajay Sharp.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Henning. And he fends him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCoy able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, McCoy. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
3rd down.
And from the gun on 3rd down, McCoy. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, McCoy. This will be caught at about the 5. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, McCoy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points. Big time.
7-yard line.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Now hitting. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 27.
A very solid gain of 27.
Kansas City.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Callaway. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down, Chiefs.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
McCoy's pass complete.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. McCoy. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
McCoy sack.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, McCoy. Oh, a little 360. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Cardinals 31, Chiefs 10.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Henny. And Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's good for a Cardinal.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and
they'll run with Edmonds again.
28-yard
and not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run with Edmonds. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Makes the score Cardinals 30.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
KC's offense ready to take over. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Devon Kennard. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back to throw now on first down. There's the stiff arm. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
And 9 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jordan Phillips coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
After the sack on first down, Henney going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
One of the selling points at the end route is it gives the quarterback a really...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Tajay Sharp there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Chiefs 16.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 52 yards. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you?